I still remember the subject line of Hear Mail. Thanksgiving arrangement update. No greeting, no warmth, just a decree written like she owned the season. Being a single mom is a family disgrace. You're not invited this year. It wasn't just her voice echoing in those words. It was theirs too. Because the next morning, my parents confirmed it. They supported her decision completely. That's how I found out I'd been erased from my own family table. At first, I stared at the screen, the cursor blinking like it was waiting for my breakdown. But the breakdown never came, just silence. And in that silence, something inside me settled. Not broken, but clear. They had mistaken my silence for weakness before. They'd soon learn what it actually meant. When my sister Emily got divorced, I was the one who picked up the pieces. I paid her rent for 6 months. I co-signed her car loan. I even gave her son his first birthday party, the one she later boasted about like it was all her doing. Family, I told myself, that's what family does. But family, I learned, doesn't mean loyalty. It means leverage for some. When my marriage fell apart last year, they didn't rally around me. They whispered. They looked at me like failure was contagious. And Emily, perfect Emily, stepped into the light I'd been thrown out of. My parents clung to her as if her respectability could bleach away my shame. The first real crack showed up 2 weeks before Thanksgiving. I overheard Mom on speakerphone. She didn't realize I'd walked in. She was telling the caterer to charge everything to my card, the same card I'd given them for emergencies, the one linked to every auto payment. When she said, "My daughter won't mind. She's family." I smiled because she was right. I didn't mind, not yet. But I'd mind later, very strategically. I didn't rage. I didn't cry. I took notes. I checked every payment I was covering. The venue deposit for Thanksgiving, the catering order, my parents' mortgage support, even the mechanic's bill for Emily's car. They were all under my accounts. My money, my name control, I realized, had always been mine. I'd just been too sentimental to use it. My email back was short. "Then you won't be there either." They thought it was a petty response. A tantrum until the cancellations began. The venue payment declined, event canceled, the caterer funds reversed. The mortgage autopay deactivated, Emily's car repair invoice sent directly to her. Within 48 hours, their perfect Thanksgiving crumbled like an overcooked pie crust. But I wasn't done. I had receipts, literal and emotional ones, years of support documented down to the cent. And when my parents called, panicked, asking what I'd done, I said calmly, "You said you support her completely. Now you'll get to practice that." By the time Emily called, her voice was trembling, not from anger, from fear. Her car was stuck at Themecanic. Her landlord wanted the overdue rent, and the venue she bragged about on social media was calling her for unpaid bills. She demanded I fix it, said I was destroying the family. I almost laughed. "You did that when you told me I wasn't part of it." There was silence on the line, the kind that stretches like glass before it breaks. Then she whispered, "You wouldn't." But I already had. Thanksgiving Day came. I stayed home, made myself a small dinner, roast chicken, cranberry sauce, wine. Peace tasted better than any family meal I'd ever had. Around evening, my phone buzzed again. A photo. Emily standing in the empty venue. No guests, no music, just her and a few wilted decorations she'd picked up from the dollar store. Her caption read, "Sometimes people show who they really are." She meant it as Adig, but she was right. That day, everyone showed who they really were. Mom tried calling later, pretending nothing had happened. "Maybe next year we can do it together again," she said softly. I didn't answer right away. I let her sit in the silence she had once given me. Then I said, "Next year maybe, but I'll host only people who actually want me there." Her sigh carried the sound of something collapsing. No hunger, but realization. It's strange. Revenge doesn't always roar. Sometimes it whispers. Sometimes it looks like peace, like quiet dinner salon. Like not flinching when your phone lights up with a name you no longer owe anything to. They thought I was the broken one, but I was just Theone who finally stopped paying for everyone else's comfort. In the end, I didn't lose a family. I just found out who took my place at the table and made sure they paid for the seat.